Greetings, toy heads, and welcome to another episode of Go Figure with me, your host, Eli Williams, the action figure show about news, reviews, collecting, tips, customizations, kit bashing, everything that goes into this fun, nerdy hobby that you and I both love. And in this special episode, we're going to be taking a look at my Ollie's Hasbro haul that I just picked up, just got home, went out, had to run some errands, get some stuff, and I was down in the south end of town where I live. And there's an Ollie's down there, and I know that they've been getting some stuff in because it's all over the action figure collecting community. And I'd been there a couple weeks ago, and I did a haul. So here are my findings. They had a lot of stuff, and I was gonna get a couple other things. They had the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure series for the controller, Build-A-Figure controller series, and they had the Iron Man and the US Agent comic book versions of them, and I almost picked them up. They were $10 a piece, but I decided not to. But I did get these. First off, the one thing I got here was, oh, and Tarkin is wanting to tip forward here. Let me get him. I got this, and I know what a lot of you are thinking. Oh, Eli, why did you get that one? Snake Eyes Origins. Yeah, Snake Eyes Origins. This is like one of the biggest GI Joe, probably the biggest GI Joe shelf warmer that ever existed. At least one of them out of this wave. They did have Snake Eyes though, and I almost got another one because it's Snake Eyes. But I thought the Baroness here would be kind of cool to get. Not as the Baroness, but it's got some neat accessories with it. It's got a cool submachine gun, a couple of machetes, a pair of glasses. You've got that female head that I can use maybe for some other stuff. But what I thought was, I looked at this and I thought, you know what? That looks like an Inquisitor body. And I did have this extra head. I don't know if it's going to fit on there or not. But I have had this head hanging around here for a while. I don't know exactly. I think it's one of the Sirens, Marvel Legends Sirens, I think is what this is. But it's got those crazy whited out glowing red eyes, jet black hair. And I thought this would be a cool, like I get this, I'll take this out, I'll pop that Cobra belt off. And I'll put this head on there and I'll maybe give it some touch-ups here and there with some silver or some gray. And make an Inquisitor body, and then I also have this black hooded cloak that was hanging about that I haven't been using for anything. And I thought, you know what, that would make a cool, that would make a really cool Inquisitor. And so I've got the two extra sabers that came with Reva from the Obi-Wan series, because I have her up on display with the double-bladed Inquisitor saber, but I have the two, like, where it comes apart, and I thought that would be a really cool, and she's already got the grip hands, so I thought that would be a really cool. I'll make a custom kit-bashed Inquisitor, and she can go up on my custom shelf. And then he's really anxious to be seen, isn't he? I did get this for 10, the Archive Grand Admiral Thrawn, Grand Moff Tarkin with the interrogator droid here. I already have him. I have the original one, and this was one I just thought, I don't know. It's a little bit of an improvement on the face, but I really never felt it's kind of my thoughts on this were sort of along the lines of the Princess Leia. The third installment of the A New Hope Princess Leia, where I like the second one. The first one's obviously garbage, but the second Princess Leia I feel looks more like Carrie Fisher than the new one. The new one's got that shiny face, and bodies on all three of them are exactly the same with the cloth goods robe. But this Tarkin, I thought, you know what? If the face is, and I'll do an unboxing and review of this. I'm not going to do one on, I don't know, I may do one on the Snake Eyes Baroness to do a kit bash conversion on camera into a Sith Inquisitor. But I am going to do one on this and do a compare and contrast. And depending on which one is better, I will use that head. And then the other one, I'm going to pop the head off and put a custom head on and make another, Imperial officer thing. I love the Imperial officer figures. There's not enough of them. So many of them that I wish we had, you know, Admiral Mati and all the different ones. I mean, all we really have ever gotten was him, Piet, and General Veers. I couldn't think of his name. And then, of course, Grand Admiral Thrawn, and then some of the smatterings here and there with the prequels and all that. But the original, and I wish they would make they one, you know, like the rando guys in the black. I may even do that with this. I may go over this with a black Sharpie, either this one or the old one, and just make a, you know, Imperial officer. I don't have the hat, but this being him being a Grand Moff, I may, you know, because he's got the Grand Moff rank insignia there on his chest. So, I mean, that's going to be a little weird, but, you know, I may make another guy. I could make a young Grand Moff Tarkin, or a younger Tarkin, because I've got a few. I think I have a Tony Stark head that would work with that. So, you know, there's that, and it was $10. And then I got a Archive 3PO, which I already have. But I thought, since I just got that new R2-D2, he doesn't have a 3PO to go with him. And one of the things I've been wanting to do for the longest time is take a 3PO. I've talked myself out of doing it to my own, you know, the ones that I have now, but I want to take one of these, and I want to tape up the bottom right leg, and tape up the midsection, and put some little pieces of tape over his eyes, and I want to hit this thing with some metallic gold spray paint and just see what happens, because this was $8, and I figured, well, you know, if I screw it up, I'm out $8, no big deal. But my biggest beef, and I am going to make a top 10 figures that need to be redone, and this is one of them, and they need to make this in vac metal. You know, a vac metal gold and silver, or just all, you know, make the Jedi. I can't remember if it was the Jedi one. I'm pretty sure I know the New Hope has a silver leg. I'm pretty sure the Empire one has a silver leg. I don't think the Jedi does. And I know the sequel trilogies don't. But I would love to see an actual, you know, look like the Bandai model kit C-3PO in that shiny vac metal, because this just, at least he looks good, but it's just kind of, you know. But so yeah, I got the C-3PO, and I'll do that, and I'll do a video on that after I finish him. And then my biggest find, I thought, oh wow, what a deal, was this, and I've been wanting this one for a while, the Hand Ninja. And because I just thought it was really cool, not necessarily to go on my Marvel shelf, but it's a red ninja. I mean, you can never have enough ninjas hanging about on your shelf, and I just thought this one looked really good. It's got some nice accessories. He's got the sickles there, and he's got a nice sword, and a couple extra sets of hands, which they'll go in the hands thing, because I won't be displaying him with hands. But yeah, you know, a red ninja. You can never have enough ninjas just lacking about on your shelf, and I thought that would be really cool. And I'll just probably put him up on my custom shelf, and just be a red ninja hanging around up there. But this one is from the Stiltman Build-A-Figure, so I've got a couple of the Stilt legs back there. Yeah, and I have the Prowler I had the Prowler head from that wave hanging about somewhere too. But so yeah, I got that, and that's actually all that I got. But yeah, you know, $10, $8, $10, $5, not bad for a Hasbro haul at Ollie's. So again, if you haven't been to your Ollie's recently, you really need to go, because they're getting there was tons of stuff there. I saw the movie Dungeons and Dragons figures there. I saw the cartoon Dungeons and Dragons there. All I saw was Bobby the Barbarian, which I didn't feel too bad there, because I just thought, oh my god, I bought those. I didn't get them at regular price. I got them on sale, but still, they were still cheaper. They were like $7 at Ollie's. They had all the Eternals except for Sprite, and if they had Sprite, I would have bought them all, and then I could have built oh god, now his name escapes me. Yeah, you know, they had it was the Build-A-Figure, and it was the one, the great big guy, Eternal. Those are figures that really went shelf warmer quick, but they are cool looking as a set, all standing together. They'd be really neat to have on your shelf. But get down to your Ollies if you haven't been there recently and check out, see what they got. I know some people have been finding GI Joe Classified series Sergeant Slaughters at some. Some people are still finding the GI Joe Classified series Fortnite Snake Eyes at some, which I really wish I could have come across one of those. They got a lot of stuff, man. They really got a lot of stuff right now. So if you're a figure collector and you haven't been to Ollie's, you are missing out, bro, because go check them out. And that will do it for this episode. It's going to be real short and sweet. I just wanted to share this with you, and like I said, I will be doing an unboxing and review of this. I will be doing a show and tell, not really a review, but a show and tell of 3PO. Once I get him done, I'm going to go out tomorrow and get a can of spray paint from the local hardware store. And then I'll probably do an unboxing and review of Tarkin and do a compare and contrast. I may do an unboxing and review of this Baroness, not like anybody gives a crap, but because it is kind of a meh Baroness. It's nowhere nearly as cool as the Classified series retro Baroness, but or the one that comes with the motorcycle, the Cobra Island one. But still, that's going to look really cool, I think, once I make an Inquisitor out of her, and I will at least do a video on that, the kit bash that I do on that, when that's all done. So that'll do it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Smash that bell so you can get information about all the good things coming out of my channel. You all have yourselves a great week and a great day, and I will see you next time. And until then, don't forget to get your figure on. Take care.